What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video where I'm sharing with you guys the summer fragrances that I have gotten the most compliments with. So quite an interesting video for today. Let's get into it. Also real quick, I just wanted to mention, if you want to sample any fragrance in my entire collection, please check out my fragrance sampling website, top link in the description. Now let's get into the first fragrance. Alright, so my first fragrance here probably comes as a surprise to nobody. It is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum. If you haven't heard about this fragrance yet, I don't know what to say. This is just the pinnacle of creamy tropicalness in a bottle. This is only like $120 or so too, so it's not crazy expensive, but the smell is just divine. It is coconut mixed with a creamy vanilla and sandalwood tonka bean combination. So just a really sweet, creamy, deep coconut with a nice irisy note that keeps it kind of a little bit floral fresh, but it also has ginger and pineapple to give it a fruity freshness as well. So it just smells like a very tropical concoction of just amazingness. Some people say they get a pina colada vibe from this. I can see what they're saying, but I don't personally share it. And honestly, the performance is great as well. 8 to 10 hours of longevity in my experience, and it projects above average. So a very nice fragrance for sure. I highly recommend you check out Le Beau Le Parfum. I think this is definitely more of a summer night scent because it could be potentially a little bit offensive to some people if you spray a lot of it in the super high heat. But honestly, I spray a lot of it in the high heat anyway, even though it's potentially, I don't really care, you know, wear what you want when you want. But yeah. Definitely more traditionally a summer nights scent because of the high dosage of vanilla. But like I said, I just wear it during the day anyway. So yeah, definitely check out Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum. This next fragrance may come as a surprise to a couple of you. It is Lattafa's Vintage Radio. And this is actually my most recent compliment. I got it 2 days ago. And holy moly, is this fragrance good? First off, it's only like $35–40, so it is extremely affordable. This is a cologne of Initio's Paragon, which I've smelled, and honestly to me they are one-to-one for the most part, completely identical. Don't even worry about getting Paragon. But this fragrance, this is a plum-focused scent with some woods, and man, it's a sparkly, like magic-smelling plum with a really smooth sandalwood, Palo Santo wood kind of mixed base. Really, really nice. It's fresh, it's clean, it's fruity, it's sparkly. I really enjoy this. Like I said, I just got a compliment with it the other day. So nice. I've had this for a couple months now, and over time it's only gotten better. Every time I smell the scent, it's even better than the last time. I have not met anybody who dislikes this scent. This is one of the only fragrances that every single person in my household likes. So honestly, I'd say definitely check this out. If you want a unique scent that will still get compliments and people will still like, I highly recommend this. I think this works great in any situation, in any season, night, day, high heat, cold, it doesn't matter. This fragrance works amazing. I highly recommend Lattafa's Vintage Radio. Next up, I have YSL EDP. Probably once again does not come as a surprise to most of you. This is so mass appealing, and honestly, it has quickly shot up my rankings to like top 10. I have over 100 fragrance bottles, and this is definitely one of the top 10 at this point. Soapy, clean, green apple, a little bit of woodiness, heavy ambroxan. So it has a very sharp green apple, like I was saying, sweet, sharp, kind of like almost metallic in a way, but in a very nice soapy clean way because of the lavender and the sage in there. And then the woodiness also, it's cedar wood, so it gives kind of a soapiness as well. It just plays into that. And then a ton of ambroxan. If you don't know what ambroxan is, it's just a note that when you smell something fresh, typically in like colognes that you would think of like Dior Sauvage, and you can't really describe what the freshness smells like, that's ambroxan. So just really nice, sporty, clean, fresh, attractive. I really enjoy this. I typically get around 6 to 8 hours of it, but recently I had a day where I got like over 12 hours with it. So not sure what happened there, but honestly, I'm not complaining. Amazing scent. I've been really enjoying these kind of soapier scents recently. So fragrances like this, Prada L'Homme, Roja Elysium, just amazing and super mass appealing as well. So I highly recommend this. You can wear this definitely anytime, day, night. I think it definitely thrives in spring and summer. Much less of a fall winter scent because there's not like vanilla in this or anything. but I think it's just amazing. It's only like $100 if you're buying retail. I think on discounters it's like 80. So definitely check out YSL IDP if you haven't already. Lastly, I have our Mauve Club de Nuit Intense Man. This is the EDT. I have limited edition Parfum as well, and I like that one better. This one is like $35. Limited edition is more like $60, $70. But I've gotten more compliments with the EDT actually, even though I prefer the Parfum in smell and just smoothness overall. I have worn this a couple more times, but I guess it's just slightly more mass appealing because this is a slightly more citrusy version. It's a clone of Creed Aventus, if you didn't know, and it's a very lemon heavy, slightly pineapple-y, slightly like bergamot, blackcurrant kind of vibe, smoky, woody scent. So it's citrusy, smoky, and woody. Very, very masculine. And this fragrance, when I first got it, the opening was very, very pungent and sharp. But now that I've had it for almost a year now, the opening is really smooth. It's not as harsh anymore. And even then when it was harsh, that's only for the first 10 to 15 minutes, which nobody's going to be smelling aside from you. But yeah, overall, I've gotten a lot of compliments with this scent. I haven't worn it in a minute, but in my experience, this is one of the most complimented scents because it's just very pleasing. It's clean, it's masculine, but it's unique too. Smoky, woody, people really like that. And the performance is great as well. Above average projection, and it lasts like 8 to 10 hours. So really nice. You know, a lot of people say, oh, the limited edition Parfum is better than the EDT, but I've gotten more compliments with the EDT. So it's slightly fresher, slightly citrusy, or more citrusy, I mean. But yeah, I like this a lot. I think it definitely deserves a spot on this list. So, our Mauve Intense Man EDT. And that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to sample any fragrance in my entire collection, please check out my fragrance sampling website, top link in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.